All right, stock ticker symbol ALKM. We're going to take a look at this one because we just took a look at PURA and it was mentioned in their PR yesterday. So looks like that the market's reacting to it, up 34% today, 34.36. And once I took a look at this chart, I would definitely keep this one on watch. I mean, here we are on a Friday. The first four stocks that I went through, I was like, oh, on hold, on hold. But we've got a streak here. This is going to be the third one. I said put this one on watch. If this momentum continues, I think ALKM can have a lot of room to run. Currently trading at 0007. Again, this is coming off of the news yesterday, but we're going to focus more on the chart here, and then Joe could jump in here and tell you a little bit about them. So right now, like I said yesterday, 0003 hit a high of 0007. That's a pretty big intraday trading for its 000 stock, right? So again, today you had the open at 0006, a high of 0007, a low of 0005, and the current is at the day's high of 0007. All right, so like I said, this one's got a lot of room to go. Basing it off the past, look at what happened here. I mean, you're over here on October 25th, a major spike. The low of 0003 and a high of 0024. That is mad move right there. And you pull back into the upper boundary band the next day because I mean, when you have a gain like that so big, it can either just keep going or pull back big. I mean, it's going to be one of the two. So it looks like the next day there was a lot of selling, a lot of profit taking that pulled it back, but the stock stayed strong. The stock stayed strong for the following few days and just slowly started dwindling back down to where it started. So again, 0007, put this one on watch. Again, that is ALKM.
Yeah, so with this one right here, there's no recent news. I'm over on OTC Markets. I'm looking at their stop sign. It's got pink, no information, but their latest was from 11/14/2016. It was a shareholder update from the CEO, and that's basically something you'd probably want to take a look at and read because he goes into detail on becoming current and everything else. And I mean, I could read the whole thing if you want. You want me to read it?
You go ahead and take a look at it briefly, I
All right.
guess.
So all of us at Alkame Holdings, thank you for your continued support. As CEO, I want to provide our current and prospective shareholders some important details regarding recent corporate actions and business activities. First, we want to assure you that we take corporate compliance, disclosure, and financial reporting very seriously. We are working diligently with our auditors to complete the 2015 year-end report as well as all quarterly reports to bring us current in our reporting responsibilities. We expect to have these filed in near future. The reason we caught up and then fell behind again on our filings was due to the unforeseen complications associated with our Extreme Technologies Incorporated acquisition. Extreme had huge debt, no cash, and poorly crafted agreements hidden from us prior to closing, and that required an overhaul of an entire structure and terminate certain contracts with customers to stop the bleeding. Even with these efforts, resolving the matters took time and created a tremendous drain on Alkame's cash flow. In addition to the time and effort of the senior management to turn around and clean up the Extreme operations, we did this because we believe the value is, and always will be in the water technology and patents we acquired. Management decided to focus on the fundamentals and work on the Extreme turnaround first, conserve cash flow, and cut overhead while working on the restructuring of our business model rather than expand precious financial resources to maintain our public financial reporting. These efforts are beginning to bear fruit, and we are now addressing the financial reporting needs. We have had inquiries into why we increased our authorized stock to 5.5 billion common shares. The answer is straightforward. Our financing in the past years has been convertible debentures. These debentures mature over time and are converted into common shares. One of the clauses that is typically inserted into these types of agreements requires a large reserve of shares to be allocated to the specific holder. The reservation of these shares is tied directly to the specific debenture, and so once reserved, cannot be reallocated or issued to another debenture holder unless the specific debenture is paid off or fully converted. In our case, the shares required to be reserved far exceeded the authorized shares. To avoid legal issues, we were required to increase the authorized shares. There are also other business reasons for increasing the authorized shares. There are business opportunities that arise, which include acquisitions with synergistic companies. These are often best accomplished by using common shares as part of the acquisition formula. It provides incentive for both parties to make a smooth transition in growing the acquired operations. For these reasons, it was necessary to increase our authorized share sufficiently that we do not have to worry about having sufficient shares for some time into the future. While Alkame has been relatively quiet regarding public disclosure, we have always been busy working on growing our business and have made substantial progress in our growth plans. Aside from the turnaround of Extreme, we continue to build and expand our distribution footprint with our Alkame water lines of products. We have significantly increased our sales force and representation. We have been working diligently behind the scenes and our Alkame Kids water line of gallons and 4-liter sizes are now available through one of the largest natural product distributors in the country. National distribution with Alkame is just beginning, and looking forward to improved profitability and significantly increasing revenues. Our Alkame agriculture division is processing and received a big boost with the successful completion of testing the applicability of our technology. These tests provided very positive results with both a lowered mortality rate and increased yield. These encouraging results emboldened us to continue moving forward and begin applying our technology into commercial fish farming. Our leading advisor in the agricultural space is currently exploring these opportunities. And then it just goes, it can keep going and going and going. We have completed the first phase of our planned upgrade to the existing pet product lines or product offerings through the introduction of 2 new brands totaling 10 new SKUs and much more diversified portfolio of products and services for the sector. Finally, with Extreme's restructuring, expenses and overhead have been dramatically reduced, and we have begun to reposition the company. Key part of Extreme's new model is its entry into the hemp and CBD sector. With formulations and lab work already completed, we expect the patented process of our water treatment technology to enhance the delivery system and bioavailability of the CBD for the body. One company has already announced its collaboration with us in this sector, with many more to follow in the near future. So that one company is the one we just looked at, right?
Right.
What was that one?
PUR.
Is that okay? Yeah.
All right. We'll go ahead. Like I said, Joe, hey, thank you. I mean, that's 34% up today. You get a little bit of an insight about it. And like Joe says, I mean, the rest really is up to you to take a look at. We can spend hours going through this stuff. I know that.
Like I could have kept on reading that.
Right, exactly. I mean, you can really find out a lot that's going on with the company. So if you're following ALKM, let us know. Head over to investorshangout.com/live during our live stream, and we'll take a look at it again. Like I said, 0007 on watch, has room to go still.